Hello there, this is my review of the LEGO Star Wars set 75433 Jango Fett Slave 1. I mean Starfighter. This set comes with 707 pieces, 3 minifigures and has a retail price of £60 or $70 US. This is what the back of the box looks like, just in case any of you are wondering, and with that said, let's get into the minifigures. This set comes with 3 minifigures being Jango Fett, Young Boba and Llama Sue, and we'll talk about Jango Fett first. The leg, foot and hip printing looks very accurate, but my only problem is that the colour of the legs should be a very slight lilac colour, and so should the arms, but at least the blue still looks nice. Speaking about the arms, I would have really loved to have seen the UCS arm printing carry on to this Jango, but we can't have that. The torso print is really good, and same can be said for his nice back print, which is covered by a gunmetal grade jetpack, which should technically actually be a silver jetpack. The helmet print is amazing. I just wish that the rangefinder was dual molded to have a blue bottom and top, but the mold still looks amazing. Jango has 2 face prints, both look good, but I just wish that one of them had his headset printed on. He also comes with a hairpiece, which is a good representation of his hair in universe. Overall, Jango is a good minifigure, but he still needs a lot of improvements. The next minifigure I want to look at is Young Boba, and starting off with the legs, these should have been dual molded to show the black boots he wears. The torso print is okay, but the massive belt should be black, not brown, and the exact same thing can be said for the back print. The arms, just like Jango, should be lilac, not blue. Boba has 2 face prints, both of them are nice, but the hairpiece looks nothing like his regular hair. It does look like his hair in the rain, but if they are going for that look, Boba should have had a pauldron included. Overall, this minifigure has so many problems that I think Young Boba is a minifigure that should be classed as a problem. It's that bad. The final minifigure I need to talk about is Llama Sue. The leg printing is good, but I'm not 100% sure whether that white strip should be there. His torso print looks really good, and so does his back print. The head mold is amazing, and the printing looks really good on him as well, and overall Llama Sue is basically just perfect. Now that I'm finally done talking about the minifigures, let's talk about the builds, and we'll start off with the Slave 1 itself, which is what the set is. The front of the Slave 1's nose and the sides of it look really nice and clean, but sadly the main cannons are replaced with stud shooters, so while they do add a play function, they do detract from the look of the set quite a bit. Also nearly forgot to mention, but the front of the nose does look quite good. The cockpit area looks a bit off. There are quite a few gaps around the windshield, but the rest is okay, and to access the cockpit interior you just need to lift up the windshield and you have gained access to a nice little interior to have Young Boba lay at the back and have Jango Fett sat in front of him. Sadly there is no control panel, but there wasn't really space for one, and there were some red circular tiles placed here to represent buttons, so at least it has a good reason not to be there. The base of the Starfighter looks amazing. The detailing everywhere is immaculate, and all of it is really accurate no matter where you look. The loading ramp area looks very nice, and the ramp door can be lifted up to show a little area to store seismic charges. Now you may be wondering why they are there, and they're there because if you push this piece in, a trapdoor will open, dropping the seismic charges, which is a really cool play feature. The seismic charge itself is very basic. I wish there was a bit of printing on like the main body piece, but there wasn't, and there are 2 included in this set, so it's a nice amount. The S-foil area looks very nice, especially where the foil meets the body of the ship. That area looks very good, and when you lift the ship into flight mode, the S-foils rotate, which can be cool, but there needs to be a limit just before they go horizontal, because after this it just looks awkward. Like, look at that. And yep, there's literally no limit. It still continues, by the way. The back of the Slave 1 looks quite good, and built into the back is a handle in which you can grab the ship from and fly it around. Speaking of flying this thing around, it's really sturdy and can basically be held anywhere reasonable apart from the S-foils, basically because they fall off, but basically you don't really need the handle. You can just fly this ship from anywhere and you probably won't break it. Now that I'm done talking about the Slave 1, I just need to talk about the transport speeder. It looks really nice everywhere you look at it, and a minifigure can stand up at the front to pilot it. There are some clear inverted tiles on the underside to make it look like it's hovering around and to make movement easier on a smooth surface. There's a small crate that's basically useless because it doesn't really store anything apart from like rangefinders, and who's really going to use this crate to store rangefinders? No one, am I right? Now this speeder by itself is still a cool thing to include, but it has a really good purpose which makes it even better. So the top of it can lift up really easily, which can allow you, if I can do it, just to stand up the Slave 1, and it looks really nice, and it's an amazing thing to have. This cool feature really makes the set stand out on display, and it's a really cool way of displaying this playset. Overall, this set is amazing, and while the minifigures range from perfect, being Llama Sue, to good, being Jango Fett, to really bad, being Young Boba, the builds are absolutely amazing for play and display. For £60 or $70, this set has an absolutely amazing value and would be an amazing pickup even for full price, but getting this on sale would of course be even better. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give this set an 8.4 out of 10 only because of some problems with the minifigures, but the rest of this set is brilliant, and if you have Obi-Wan Kenobi's Starfighter, this set would pair really well. But anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this review useful, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.